Demarcus, we might owe you a little bit of an apology because there are some real people that were behind this signing. It's their fault that this was even able to take place, and we're going to reveal them in this video. None of you are safe. Let's get started. Alright guys, so let's just start from the beginning. Basically, there are some reports that Demarcus Cousins got 0 calls from any NBA teams, so he called the Warriors to gauge interest. And you know NBA analytics fans, like they just disregard everybody's feelings. People are mad about stuff and they always have to justify. They have to just go against popular opinion just because they think it makes them look smarter. I don't know, but they're over here like, well, no one else called him, so technically, what else can we do? I'm like, first of all, I don't know about y'all, but you expect me to believe that no other teams called Demarcus Cousins off of free agency. They knew he was a free agent and just nobody picked up the phone. Or nobody had any interest. I'm sorry, I just don't. That report is so convenient for him. He went and ring chased, and now he can just fall back on this report well, nobody else wanted me, so... I don't know about that, big fella. I don't know, y'all. To me, that's a little convenient. A little convenient for him. And I just saw a bunch of comments that were saying the same thing. You expect me to believe that? I'm not Boo Boo the Fool. I wasn't born yesterday. I was saying all type of stuff. So I tend to lean that way too. I just don't know if that's completely true. But the NBA analytics fans, they ran with that. They're like, you guys are mad at Demarcus, but little did you know that they didn't have a choice. Yes, anyway. Y'all are so logical that you happen to miss the point. Mans is on the Warriors now. There's no ands, ifs, or buts, well, this, and that. He's on the Warriors. That shouldn't be able to happen, period. But let's dive into how and who exactly is responsible for this, because there are a certain group of people, players, that are directly responsible for this happening. So this goes back to the 2016-2017 NBA season, and the league had a cap smoothing proposal that it gave to the NBPA, the Players Association, right? Basically, if you don't know what cap smoothing is, in the 2017 season, the cap space was gonna, boom, it was just gonna expand and blow up like this, out of nowhere, right? So the league proposed that they smooth it out, so they increase the cap space over a number of years, so it's a smooth increase, instead of just, bah, like this. And guess what the NBPA, the Players Association, guess what they did? They rejected that proposal. They said, no, we want the boom, the big old spike in cap space. And guess what? They got their wish. 2016-2017 NBA season rolls around, bow. Cap space explodes, and now teams are able to throw max contracts here, they're able to throw money here, throw money there, and now teams are capped out. Teams can't barely offer Cousins any money. Seriously, look it up. Y'all gotta look this up. It's ridiculous. And so his options were limited. I know. I hate to give him any sort of credit, but the most teams were able to offer him right now is around 15 mil. Teams are capped out. This is a huge deal. I don't know why people aren't really talking about it, but that whole cap smoothing deal being rejected, that's the biggest thing to influence this free agency at all. And you know who was the president of the Players Association? Not to throw shade, I love this guy, but Chris Paul of the Rockets, he actually demanded a max deal from the Rockets. Yes, he demanded a max deal from the Rockets. And so when Trevor Ariza got an offer from the Suns, Rockets couldn't match that. And they had to let him go. Yeah, so that's who we're dealing with right now. He was the president of that. So I am not really the biggest conspiracy theorist, but the guy that just demanded that his franchise pay him all this money and forced a teammate basically out, he was one of the main ringleaders in this ordeal. So I don't have to say much on that. I'm saying the Rockets, they could have maybe possibly competed for LeBron, but Chris Paul made it clear early on that he wanted the max deal. So anything else y'all can do with me getting the max deal is fine, but I'm not taking any type of pay cut. And so we can really thank not just him, it was the whole Players Association. But he was the ringleader, and he's still out here penny pinching from these teams right as we speak. Love the dude though. You know, check out his Before the NBA, link will be in the description if you want to learn more about his background. Shameless plug, but you know, the dude did kind of mess everything up. You did. So now Cousins has limited options, and so he chose the Warriors. I know. The Warriors were able to just throw him a bone like $5 million, and like a dog, he just ran after it and got it. And they got him. Now, all those NBA analytics fans that are trying to be like, you guys are all mad, but you don't realize there was no other option for him. Well, sweetie, since you love reports so much, they reported as well, same sources reported that he narrowed his decision down to the Warriors and the Celtics. So there was another option for him, and he would have gotten more money from the Celtics. But he chose to choose the Warriors. He chose to choose the Warriors. He ring chased. So like, as much as I want to bail him out because it's not his fault, and it's really kind of sucks that he gets the low end of the deal now, because of this whole cap smoothing ordeal, he chose to still choose the Warriors. You feel me? So I can't really give you too much credit, Boogie. I can't. Some of you guys are so logical that you missed the point. All these analytics and why Boogie should have signed with the Warriors, and it's just like, dude, you're missing the point. He's on the Warriors. I mean, really, we're just supposed to be okay with that? I mean, really. I don't care how he got there. He could have a train, a plane, a walk, a bus, a bike. He's on the Warriors now, and that's not okay. The thing is though, like, we can't really ask the league, like, what are you guys gonna do about it? Because I feel like this is their I told you so moment. Like, they tried to propose the whole cap smoothing thing back then, and the players said no. And now the same players are complaining, what's going on? OMG, what in the world? It's like, you guys were the one that brought this upon yourselves. Now the league is like, look, now we can't do anything about it. We tried to tell you guys. It's so tough. Like, what are we supposed to do? You know, I still think there has to be something done though, because this is a huge gray area, by the way. But like, you shouldn't be able to sign well below your worth. I know that sounds so messy. Legally, that's just a nightmare. You really can't determine somebody's worth. I understand that. But you have to understand, like, for 2019, what if the Lakers just convinced a bunch, because you know, now everybody's a ring chaser. I don't trust anybody besides Kobe Bryant. Everybody else, y'all don't have that mama mentality. Y'all will go anywhere for the rings. It's just how it is. So what if we found a bunch of ring chasers, Kawhi and a bunch of other top free agents, and they all decided, they band together, and they decided to all come to the Lakers just to try to take out the Warriors. And they said, we'll all go on a very team-friendly deal. So like, we'll take pennies to go there as long as we're on the team. Then we end up with the Los Angeles All-Stars, and now the rest of the league literally cannot even close to compete. Like, what's stopping that from happening? That's legal. You know what I'm saying? So as much as we can say, there's nothing we can do about it, well, that's just too bad, and analytics fans just want to like act like we can't do anything about it. What's stopping this from happening? What's stopping the Warriors from signing somebody else on a team-friendly deal? Team-friendly, first of all, this is way more than team-friendly. This is almost slavery. $5 million. Coming from a peasant like me, saying $5 million like it's a little thing, it doesn't make sense, but like, in the scheme of things in the league, people are getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Endorsements and all that. $5 million is nothing to Steph Curry. He could blink an eye and just pay all of Cousins' contract right now. And there's nothing stopping them from doing that again next year. Somebody else saying, you know what? Shoot, I'm ringless. I might as well hop on the bandwagon and just get this ring real quick. I have enough money. I mean, really, all these NBA players have more than enough money. So I'll just take, you know, $2 million for this year, and I'll just join on your team. Like, how are we gonna feel if they just keep doing this? Like, when does it stop? You see what I'm saying? So we can downplay it all we want, and well, there's nothing he could have done and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it still happened. And what's gonna prevent them from doing this more? So something has to be done. I don't know, Adam Silver, I know this is your I told you so moment, and I feel you on that. But at the same time, something has to be done. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Because we can't count on these players' pride. We can't be like, they would never do that. Really? We saw KD do something we never thought would happen. And now this man takes dirt to go to the world. Like, the ring chasers are out there. They just haven't shown their true colors yet. So you never know, y'all. I don't know what can happen, y'all. So I want to hear from you guys. What do y'all think should happen or could possibly happen? Just let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out my reaction to Demarcus signing with the Warriors here. Yeah. Check out some of my other videos here. Subscribe to join the Splash Squad. We're on the up and up. I appreciate all of y'all. Splash Squad or no squad. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace.